Hey everybody, and welcome to the Flamingo Farmhouse. How are you tonight? I am gonna do something fun and just kind of thinking about some things. You know, we all do that as we craft, but I need a little craft time tonight. So when you come on, if you could say hey to me and let me know you're here, that would be great. I have been busy trying to, no matter how much you try to keep things in their place, it never happens. So I have been trying to keep things all tidy, and then in the afternoons we always have these horrendous thunderstorms, so you can't really go anywhere in the afternoon. So it's actually a good thing, But tonight I want to talk about how I started this business, how amazing it has been for our family, and just how much fun it's been. A little bit about me: I used to be with another direct sales company and we did very well with that, but we only had a product to sell, But I want to go ahead and start chalking, and I can chalk and talk at the same time. So remember, if you're here, say hey, I need the interactions. Just to be honest, I need to hear your comments. Facebook likes to have interactions. So, say hey, sprinkle me out and about, and let's just get chalking and have fun. So tonight I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. This is a piece of burlap. It's a burlap corkboard that I found somewhere years ago. Who knows where or when. But when you start cleaning out your craft room, you find a whole bunch of craft. You know what I'm saying. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to do this new transfer on it because I really like it. I still remember when I prayed for the things I have now. And that's kind of what my business is about. If you're coming on, please say hello so that the interactions are there for Facebook. And we can do some chalking. It's all about interactions these days. And I like it because I like chatting with y'all. But here we go. So we're just going to fuzz this off just because it's the first time on our fuzzing cloth. As I was doing that, I was like, I really don't have to do that because I'm going to put it right here on the burlap. Just going to center it. And I had tried to, I was thinking about not centering it like this. I think this is what I'm going to do. And then use my push pins here along the side. It's going to go downstairs next to my desk there with some other corkboard circles that I found at IKEA the other day, and I'm just gonna like do those with what's it called, like glue dot things on the walls that will come off, command strips. So hey Danny and Tina, yeah, make sure that you sprinkle me out and about and interact while we're on here, Whatever you want to say. You can even say goofy things. It won't matter to me. The more comments I have, the more that Facebook feels that I'm worthy to be on their page. So I would love all your comments, just so you know. And sprinkle me out and about to all your friends because, why not share something fun with them? So anyways, these are our little squeegees. What I love, so I want to do this. And so if you're doing burlap, they suggest that you use ink, but I don't want to use ink. I want to use chalk because I have more colors of chalk. So I know, Tina, I am so worthy. Yes, this is live, Tina. Some of mine, so some of them show up that they're live, but they're not, but this one is live for sure. But I do want to go ahead. I want to use some of our glittery news. We have the new shimmer spruce, and I want to use some of this. I've been dying to use all this new stuff that I got. But anyway, so I love this saying because you know what? It's so, we always forget that we had prayed for something, and then when we finally get it, we forget about it, right? And oh, I need this now. And so it's kind of cool to me to stop and remember for the things that I've prayed about. And when I started with this company, I will tell you, I was tired of being in the company I was with, and my daughter was losing interest, and our whole goal was to go to Maui, and we did that. And so she was 14, and you know, she was done. She didn't want to go to Cancun. So Maui was the place. So we did that, and then she was done. And she's still actually with that company, but doesn't do a dang thing with it. But in name only, just for the discount. And but anyways, oh, I should have done this in cooler colors, but I'll add some cool colors. But anyways, so then somebody called me and said, Mary Jo, I think you would be amazing with Chalk Couture. I said, I don't even know what that is. And so I got to come on with this company before it was even a company. It was so cool. So I love to craft. I've always loved to craft. And I was like, well, I could do this. This is some pretty easy stuff. And, you know, it didn't take a rocket science to try and figure it out. It's just, you know, trying to figure out which color's pretty together. And I have this cool color chart that I have from someplace else, but look at here. See how pretty that looks on the burlap? Wait till I'm done. You'll love it. I did a whole bunch of Santa bags one year. But anyways, story about my career, just so you guys know. And I do call it a career. I'm actually a nurse. ICU trauma nurse by profession, and who wants to do that right now? Not me. And I quit a while back because it was starting to become political. And I don't like to do that. So this is our new shimmer, what do they call it? Spruce. I gotta remember that. We don't have spruce trees in Florida, just so you know. So anyways, when I started with Chalk Couture, we had one kit, and it was $699. And I was like, well, if I'm putting that out, girl, you know. I am. What colors are down there? There's teal. There's going to be some oranges. I was like, yeah, if I'm putting that out, yeah. Let me just tell you, we're going to do a little purple on here. If I'm going to put that out, it's going to be a real business. So what I did was I stopped and I thought about the previous, it was about 14 years that I was in direct sales, 15 years. And I thought about the previous 15 years and what I did right and what I did wrong. So with Chalk Couture, I decided to look at the things I did wrong and fix what I could. And then start doing things better, right? So I built this business amazingly before we even launched, just by working on my past examples of what I did wrong. And I said to myself, okay, you cannot, one of my favorite quotes is, it's not done when you're tired, it's done when you're done. And I learned that very quickly with my business, because I would get up every morning at 5 a.m. and I'd get dressed. I'd be at work by 6, meaning at, you know, on my computer or up here at the desk. And I'd work all day, and then I'd go eat dinner. And I would then, and I nannied 2 little kids at the time. And I mean little, like they were babies, like infant babies. And then I would sit downstairs with my husband, who would get so annoyed with me. And I would be on my phone just signing people up, saying, yep, this is an amazing opportunity. You need to jump in. So that's how I started, with that $699 kit. And now we only have to pay $99. How cool is that if you want to start your business? 99 bucks. And it's an awesome time to do it, because there's opportunities for you to earn some free things from the company this month. So you might as well jump in and get the goods. Because I didn't have any of those goods. And even like until our business launched, it was funny because my paychecks, hey Paula, my paychecks were like so small because we didn't really have, oh, that looks so cute. Now this needed a little bit more water. And this is why they say to use the ink, is because it does, you know, stay on a little thicker, but I'm okay with this because this is the look I want. But anyway, so when I did start, like we didn't have the comp plan that we have now, you know, the pay scale. It was like 20% commission and everybody had to buy the big kits, and I got commission on the big kits, you know, so, but it wasn't anything amazing. Now we get, you know, 40% off and all kinds of happy and trips and all of those things. So that's pretty cool. I'm just saying, I don't know how many of y'all get to go on trips. What color am I gonna do this? I have a lot of teal down there already. So I will do my tide because, you know, I love my tide. Where'd my blues go? Here they are. I gotta find my tide, y'all. Goodness me. There it is. It's on the very bottom. No, that's Blue Jay. But anyways, so how many, here it is. How many of y'all get to go on trips, right? And I'm gonna do some yellow. I'm gonna do that yellow. I need to do these green because I didn't have, I need some green and maybe a lighter green would work better too. But anyways, so trips, I never got trips in the hospital. I'll tell you, well, we got trips, but it was like trip and fall, you know, trip and fall people, but that didn't count. You always end up taking care of those people when they trip and fall. But, dang, there it is. It's always the last one I pick. But anyway, so, you know, you just, oh, the Creamy Dreamy. I love the Creamy Dreamy. I gotta do some dark up here too. But that was the whole thing. I just loved the fact I could craft and have my own hours and do all that. But I just want you guys to know that because, you know, those are the things I prayed about at the time. I was like, I wanted to be home. I was homeschooling my children. You know, I homeschooled, I nannied, I, you know, had a house to keep, and I wanted a business and a career because as a nurse, I had all those letters after my name, right? I worked hard for those letters, and I had extra letters because I'm an overachiever, just so you know. And that's okay too. We gotta be ourselves. But, you know, when you go to school for 5 years and then you say, no, I'm gonna give it up for my family, it's not a bad thing, but you know, you really wanna, you still have that drive to do more. Boy, this is a serious night, isn't it? I'm just talking all serious stuff to y'all. Hey, June, how you doing? June Shepherd, do I know you, June? I think I know you. I think we've met before. You sound, oh, I gotta do these little greens up here. Is my victory. And then I'm gonna lift these so that y'all can see, and then we'll do the words. But anyways, so yeah, tonight's kind of like a quiet night. So I had a stamp book and scrapbook. And please make sure that you're saying, hey, hey, or you like the color, or My hair looks great today, or whatever you want to say, but we got to keep the interactions going here, people. So I need to continuously have that news feed going. So if you don't mind just throwing out a few words, you know, if you like what we're doing so far, put a number 2. If you like an emoji, put an emoji. That would be great. Look at that. Doesn't that look cute? Show me your favorite emoji while we're sitting here. You might as well. It's not going to hurt anything. But I want to do some yellow, I think. And then where could I put this other yellow? Maybe just right in the middle. I think so. It's going to be so bright. But that's okay. It's just for me. And then you know that if you share me out and about, I sent out like 3 happy mails last week, and I have one more on my desk for a lady named Kathy who has not returned my message. So if you are Kathy and you are here, please return my message so that I can send you something fun in the mail. I have some more of those, these purple squeegees that I want to send out. Do you see that purple squeegee? Is it like two-way cool? I want to send some more of those out. So you got to sprinkle me out and about, say it in the message so that I know. And then if you share me, then I'll be able to do a drawing and come back and give away some fun. This is gonna look so good down there on that wall. I just got a little desk organizer too for down there. So my desk down there is in a corner because it used to be my son's bedroom. Well, both of my son's bedrooms. They shared until they get older in high school, and then we brought them up here. But we didn't always have the upstairs. We did that, how long ago has it been? 17 years ago? We added 1,000 square feet upstairs. So we did raise 4 kids in 1,700 square feet, which was nice. And then when the youngest one was 2, we added the top floor. We had to move out of our house for a month. Well, not a month, it was like 6 months. We lived in Kissimmee, which is 45 minutes away. And the kids were in school, so Paul would bring the 3 in. We had a kindergartner, how old was Anders? 3rd grade and 5th grade. So he would drive them into school every morning, and every morning out there, because it's out in Kissimmee, they have hot air balloons that go off. So we would get to see hot air balloons over our condo every morning. It was kind of cool. It was an adventure, and it was really great. People say, Mary Jo, would you do that again? I'm like, yeah. Even though it was hard, it was a memory that only our family has, right? So anyways, we lived out there. We moved in Halloween night. I'm just getting all the little lines off now. Moved in Halloween night and went trick-or-treating at the Chick-fil-A because it was time for dinner and I wasn't gonna cook, and the kids, we just dressed up like as the things that they were. So we had a ballerina, a baseball player, I don't even remember what Ben was. He was something fun. He didn't like to dress up much. And then Abby was Snow White, of course, a princess. But we did Chick-fil-A just for trick-or-treating that night. And then we stayed in the condo until February. And of course, our house was supposed to be done in February, but it wasn't done in February. It got done in May. So the condo wasn't available, so we moved out and put all of our stuff, with the exception of 8 outfits, a few toys, and a George Foreman and a crock pot, right? That's all we had, and put the rest in storage, and we moved into a hotel for 10 blessed weeks, and we were so, you know what, it was hard. Look at this, how pretty it is. It was hard, but again, it was one of those things that you pray for, right? Look at that. Oh, Ooh, I love the way it looks. Hey, Amy and Sherry. Well, I'm just sitting here reminiscing with y'all. But you know what? The house, we got into the house the same week that Florida was hit with 3 hurricanes in a row that came right over our house. And look at how pretty that looks. Y'all, this is just a cork board or what is it called? Burlap. It's burlap on top of a cork board. I just love this. I love this pattern. I love everything about it. And then I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna put pins here and maybe put some pictures or just my to-dos or whatever. And yeah, I just think that's cool. I'm not sure about that yellow there. I think I need yellow down here somewhere. Maybe I could. What's that one? Once it's dry, maybe I could put yellow down there too. I don't know, maybe I'll put something there, who knows. It looks fine. I like the way it looks. I actually love all those colors. Anyways, I still remember when I prayed for the things I have now. How many of you guys have that? I mean, right? Don't you have things now that you prayed for then? So let's talk about cleaning this transfer up. And we'll just do this real quickity quick. Now, the neat thing about this transfer is on the back, it's gonna have a whole bunch of that burlap, right? And usually I would show you how to use Windex on it, but I took my Windex downstairs because, you know, I'm being efficient in cleaning my office. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. But anyways, let's clean this. And remember, go ahead, share me out and about. And what I like to do when I clean is I simply take my mister and I just flood this. That's just one spray. This mister is great. I have a friend who mists her ferns with it and uses it for her hair and all the things. So you just mist it up. And then you're gonna take a towel, a microfiber towel, or you can use your fuzzing cloth, the inside there, and you're just gonna scrub that and get all that chalk off of there. And you can also use the board eraser if you'd like. I don't have mine here. It's actually soaking in the bathroom getting clean because, you know, I clean my office today. And when you clean your office, things just happen to get in the sink and they stay there for a day. At least that's how it works at my house. I don't know how it works at your house because I have been procrastinating this clean for a while, y'all. And you know that. You've heard me talk about it. I am not a housekeeper. That's one thing I tell people. They say, Mary Jo, you do everything. No, I don't. I don't clean my house. Just saying. I hire someone. I just cannot. I am not a housekeeper. So you just clean the top of it like that. Try and get all that chalk paste out of the transfer like that right there. And sometimes you just have to, because I see how it's just kind of sitting there in certain areas. So I just have to kind of let it sit there a second and then just scrub and push it through. Because it just got dried on there a little bit. See how that just, I don't know if you can see it, but it comes out. And I got the camera down as low as it'll go. But then just go with that screen and push it, you know. And you'll see when I lift it up how it pushed all the way through. And you don't have to be gentle on the top. You just have to be gentle when you're more on the sticky side, right? On the top, it's not gonna hurt anything. You don't wanna use stainless steel or anything, you know. Board eraser is usually your best bet. Okay, so I got the top done. When I peel it up, it should have the design on the towel, and that's okay. And I'll show you on my fuzzing cloth how that works. It's not gonna hurt anything. It'll wash right out in your washer. But now the burlap, and you see there's still a little bit of chalk there, so I'm gonna go ahead and flood this. And I'm gonna have chunks of the burlap that I'm gonna be washing off, okay? Now, if you had Windex, you could actually use a little bit of Windex on here to get that burlap off. You don't want to use the Windex just on normal cleaning. It's just to get those extra hairs off, just because I did it on burlap. Now, I made Santa bags one year on burlap, and it really did a number on my transfers, but the Santa bags look so stinking cute. It's like, you know, the stocking, see how this is see how that, can you guys see? So that's how it rubs off. Ooh, and you saw my nail that fell off today. Oops. And I don't want to go until next weekend, so y'all gonna be looking at my nail that fell off. Just saying. So there we go. So we have that all done, and remember that you put the shiny to the sticky all the time. Shiny to sticky, line it up. Just rub it down, magic, 1, 2, 3, and then when you turn it over, it's all nice and flat and ready for the next time for you to use it again. What? Okay, and this is what we made, in case you missed it. It's a burlap cork board I'm gonna put downstairs in my warehouse. And I was just talking about all the things that I prayed about when I started this business. And all the things that happened. So not only did we add that second floor, but I will tell you that right now the income from our house is like almost paid off from our income of this business. It's so cool. So, you know, think about that. If you need a side hustle, then holler at me and let me know. I'm not a pushy person. I will walk with you and help you do whatever it is that you want to do with your business. But if you need an extra couple, $200, $500, $2,000 a month, we will figure that out and figure out how much work you have to do. I had a little fuzzy behind me. How much work you have to do to make that happen. So I am here to help you and assist you and mentor you and train you and all that happy stuff. So if you're interested in that, drop me a number 3 in the comments, or just message me. Personally, I'm fine with that. That's okay. It's not infringing on my privacy. I'm good with that. And oh, I'm so excited. So if you guys need anything, or if you want a sample or anything fun like that, please just message me and let me know, and I'll get that right out to you. Okay, guys, until I see you again, aloha. And thanks for hanging out with me at the Flamingo Farmhouse. I'll take you for a tour as soon as I get it all cleaned up. Okay? All right. Bye.